Then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. After he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. And then the tempter approached him and said, "If you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become bread." But he answered, "It is written, man must not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God." Then the devil took him to the holy city, had him stand on the pinnacle of the temple, and said to him, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, he will give his angels orders concerning you, and they will support you with their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against the stone." Jesus told him, "It is written, do not test the Lord your God." Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. And he said to him, "I will give you all these things if you fall down and worship me." Then Jesus told him, "Go away, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve only him." Then the devil left him, and immediately angels came and began to serve him. So this is the temptation of Christ. And after 40 days of not eating, 40 nights of not eating, he was very hungry and probably even felt a little faint. And that's when the devil took advantage of him. And some might think he's having visions or hallucinating, but he was actually seeing the devil. And the devil was telling him to do all these things to prove his divinity, to prove that he is that chosen one. And this was more about proving his identity and knowing that what he was capable of doing wasn't to prove to anyone, not even the devil, but was to bring the good news to others. His abilities to heal, to do miracles, was supposed to be used for God's will and not for his own pride, not for his own ego, so that other people can say, he's a divine guy. This is a divine fella. So Jesus was being tempted by the devil in his weakest moments, like many of us do, like I have been, like you have been, like many of us have been tempted or tested, right? And so Jesus even tells him, do not test the Lord your God, because he was not there, trying to do bad, but the devil wanted him to do bad. The devil wanted him to want all the luxuries in the world. The devil wanted him to throw himself off the cliff to prove that even angels are under his command. You understand? He wanted him to live for a little bit of his ego to come through. We're all susceptible to these things, but this is Jesus Christ who went through these things, so that when we go through these things, we can also be encouraged and inspired to know that it is written, we must not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God.